I'm sure that we all have different answers. I have two. I would say the opening number that really represented what our show was about and all the things happening in the background and everything. And then I personally love doing Jamaican Inspector Man. Steve just wrote that for me and it was a lot of fun. We just put it in there.
Especially at the end?
Yeah.
I have to say, I was surprisingly moved by the Mary Lightly as an angel sending off Yang's number. Just because, like Despero, Yang is a character that we've kind of truly built into the fiber of our show. And without spoiling too much, I felt like it was the end of something, within the framework of our show. And I thought it was very well executed. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, do tell.
This one's pretty rad, you guys. We go to London, and it looks a lot like Vancouver. And we get involved with some Guy Ritchie like gangster hijinks, and right in the middle of it all is the return of Pierre Despero, throwing us yet another curveball.
And as with Despero, you never know what to believe.
That's it. You never know what you're going to get. Vinnie Jones joined us for some fun, and man, we just laughed our way through this entire episode. Just so much fun.
It was a new kind of color and flavor for Cary to play as well.
Yeah.
And there's some pottering going on.
More exasperation over Sean than is possible. Really funny episode. I can't wait to see it. Like I said, I had a lot of fun doing it. And, every time I get the call and come and play with these guys, I always say to the wife, pack the bag, let's go. I have more fun working on the show than any other show I've ever done.
So do you really have a super sniffer?
If there's food, then yes.
Okay.
I can always smell when there's food around. I'm like, somebody has some food somewhere.
Well, and food plays a huge part in the show when you guys are on screen. Is that actually true to life?
I think a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'm always snacking on something off camera.
All right.
I'm always,
He never puts on weight. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's a great film. It's amazing.
It's my little secret.
Kind of like as a spoiler alert, what's this I hear something about in season 8, something to do with food trucks or something like that? What's going on with that?
Are we doing that? Are we doing that episode?
I think there's a good chance. We let the fans vote for one of the 2 bonus episodes that we're doing.
Right.
And they voted for this a dream therapy episode that's going to kind of be a scary episode this season. But one of the other options is a food truck episode. And I think we're excited enough about it that, we might end up doing it anyway. Yeah.
So looking back at season 7, at least for fans, it was very emotional. It started off with Spencer Babby shot, and then Jules finds out the secret. They break up. Very, very emotional. So what can fans expect from season 8, especially with the return of Despero, and in these next 12 episodes? I mean, if you had to wrap it up and get people psyched for it, as they would say, what can you tell them to expect from it?
Well, there's definitely more emotional stuff coming. I think we're just at that point in the run of the show. Last year, I think, kind of opened the gate for some more character-driven stuff to happen. So I would say it's more of a character-rooted season than we've had in the past.
I also think the characters are realizing it's time to move forward. You can't stay stagnant, so there's a lot of changes happening in these characters' lives.
And it seems like a lot of people are paired up now. Like, Lassiter's got, his wife, and you're with Jules, and you've got Rachel, maybe yes, no. So is that going to be is there going to be a lot of ups and downs with that, or is it kind of going towards that direction where you're growing up?
Well, we are talking about Gus, so I think with Gus, yes.
So within season 8, apparently Dule is going to do some sort of like dancing piece.
Oh,
Singing and dancing. So are you kind of bringing the musical to the episode?
yes, in this one episode that Kirsten directed, we take a flashback to time, and I become up this '60s singer.
Right.
So have the coiffed hair and everything, and singing the song.
Bell bottoms,
My little James Brown out. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty spectacular, you guys.
So I guess for fans, one of the most favorite things that they like to watch is Psych-Os. So, I mean, what's that emotion like? Is that a constant thing that goes on every single time, or it's just because when you see those Psych-Os, it looks like you guys are just constantly having a blast.
But we are constantly having a blast. But the Psych-Os, I think originally they were just fun, spur of the moments, and then they took on a life of their own where it started to become a little bit of work. We started getting lists from the network, like, these are the songs we got for this season. But we haven't really done them recently. I think maybe we should try to knock some out before.
Well, if you want to do one now, we'd love to hear it.
And get up and do a little tap dance.
You know what I mean?
Just-